This segment of the news is brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.
We now have a better idea of what Police Commissioner Anthony Ferguson is hoping to achieve over the next several months. This now that his 2018 policing plan has been released, an 18-page document outlining the various aspects of the force's strategies. The plan highlights 6 priority areas. The first, the prevention and reduction of crime. This will include focusing on crime hotspots, repeat offenders, disrupting organized crime groups involved in drugs, paying special attention to at-risk youth and vulnerable populations, heightening police visibility through intentional and ongoing patrols, employing the appropriate technology and forensic science capabilities, and using social media to educate residents through innovative public safety and precautionary tips, as well as strengthening activities that discourage corruption. It's expected that all this will lead to safer communities, increased economic activities, greater participation in crime prevention ventures, and increased conviction rates. Other priority areas include public and road safety, interaction with youth and young adults, optimization of technology, professionalization of services, and effective management. Despite talk the plan comes a bit late, National Security Minister Marvin Dames disagrees.
I mean, if you look at previous years, we haven't really been seeing any consistency in any plans. Have you seen any plans laid over the last 5 years? Honestly, have you? I mean, you've heard about plans, but you've never seen any laid. But what we intend to do is to stick with the law. You know, the commissioner plan now has been laid. It's a public document. We will now hold the commissioner, the Royal Bahamas Police Force, now accountable for that plan.
Appropriate adjustments will be made after assessments of the plan's progress and impact.
In 6 months' time, according to the law, we'll have an opportunity to review and to see whether the commissioner and his team are meeting the objectives set out in his plan. And that's how you begin this whole process of measuring. And hopefully at the end of this year, when they begin work on the next plan, we look forward to seeing more performance measurements and, indicators that will give us even a better opportunity to really measure in a tangible way the success of the Royal Bahamas Police Force.
Well, the emergence of new crimes has pushed the police force to up its standards for eligibility. Mr. Dames telling Parliament that only the best and brightest and most deserving will be recruited. Successful candidates will have to complete a series of tests.
These tests will include physical fitness assessment, medical examination, mental health screening, drug testing, written assessments, and other vetting criteria. To build a Royal Bahamas Police Force that is capable of dealing with the complexities of the 21st century, it is imperative that the agency place value on the educational achievements, physical fitness, and socialization skills when making hiring decisions.
And as you just heard, training and education are equally critical.
The Royal Bahamas Police Force is developing a modern 21st century training program for all of its members, which will have as its focus the latest crime fighting and investigative techniques, multi-agency approaches, customer service, management, and leadership. More importantly, succession planning will be key because it will ensure the continuity of the agency's purpose in protecting our great nation.
It's also the plan for UB and the Police Training College to sign a new MOU. There's long been talk of diversifying the economy, and the opposition leader and his deputy have thrown their support behind a controversial proposal: the medicinal marijuana industry.
We can continue the studies, but there is a great international body of work on the subject. But let's put in place the regulatory framework and make this phase 1. Harvesting for medicinal exports. Why sit and twiddle our thumbs whilst the USA, Jamaica, Canada, they're getting on with it? And we say they're talking about saving a couple dollars by slashing payments from the civil service. We got to expand and grow our economy. We have to be creative. And if this isn't something you want to do, we got more ideas too.
Medicinal marijuana harvest began in Jamaica last month. Our final stories are up next.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.